Well, I'm very excited because we're at that time of year again where I get a shipment of calendars and prints, and I just have to show you what I've got. Now, this is my 2023 Nightscape Images calendar, and it's full of some, well, I think pretty gorgeous images, and you can see them there. Oh, gee, they take me back. The memories that I get looking at this calendar and going back through the year that has just been, absolutely amazing. Now, I've already started shipping these out and I'm sending them worldwide. There's no restrictions. I can send them anywhere in the world and they're very reasonably priced. Now, besides my calendars, I also have some new fine art laminate prints. And you can see some of them here. Have a look at this ripper. That is a shearing shed, one of my favourite shots that I've taken over the past 12 months. And you can see it there, the advantage of these images, and I've talked about these before, is that they have a laminate across the front. So they don't require any glass. So they can be mounted into a frame and you can get away without having to put glass in front of them because they're already protected from the elements. And what that means is much lighter weight, and much more durable. They're not fragile. You don't have to worry about dropping the frames. Have a look at this. Now, I took this image a few years ago, but it's still one of my all-time favorites to this day. That is a moonrise. And this is now available as a fine art laminate print. And I can ship these anywhere in the world. And I've been doing so for the past 12 months or so. I've got heaps of them here and they look so good. Oh, I've got to show you this one. This is from my recent trip to the Flinders Ranges. Have a look at that. This is the old historic Burra ruins, which was featured on the album cover of Midnight Oil's album, heaps of years ago now. And I shot this under the stars one night, and that is shot at 50 millimeters. Just have a look at the detail in that. Absolutely gorgeous. And they've been reproduced so well. I'm really, really pleased with these. And you know, like I said, they're thick, they're strong, they won't bend, they won't mark. And if they do, just gently wipe it off with a cloth. And you can see I'm not wearing gloves or anything like that. These are great. Look, I've got quite a few of them here. As you can see, I've got a few older ones as well. I've sold so many of these. Oh, I've got to show you this one. One of my favorite images from last year, and I've sold a heap of this one as well. It's a lone tree, Milky Way core rising above it on top of a mountain. And you know, I love spending time on top of mountains. Wow. These are just so good. Oh, have a look at this one. This image from my trip to Tasmania last year is the most popular print that I have ever produced. I have sold so many of this print in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. You can see it there. Absolutely gorgeous. So these are available to ship right now. Now, one thing I want to say about these is they're made to a standard frame size. So they're 700 millimeters by 500 millimeters. And what that means is that they will fit in a standard frame that you can buy at just about any store around the countryside. Doesn't matter what country you're in, these are standard frame sizes. And so you don't have to do very much. That will fit straight into the frame. What I do is I use self-adhesive foam core, stick these on, and that just keeps it nice and flat. And what I will often do as well as that, I will put the timber board behind the picture and the foam, and that just pushes everything in nice and firmly into the frame. Still very lightweight. They can hang up, and you can see I've got pictures all around the room in this place here. Most of them are done exactly the same way. And you know what? There's one other great bonus for you guys. If anyone's interested in purchasing one of my prints, the Australian exchange rate, for those of you especially in the United States, is great at the moment. Our dollar's down the drain, which means you buy very cheaply. But hey, I'm not just here trying to sell you something. I just want to show you I'm excited about my product, because I know a lot of you are photographers and you don't want to buy somebody else's work, you want to create your own work. So I'm just giving you a bit of inspiration and showing you what can be done. Now, speaking of inspiration, I want to show you some of these fine art canvas prints that I've had done. Now, here's that same image up on the wall in a panorama format. And this is in my lounge room here. I walk in here every day and have a look at that, and I am in heaven, let me tell you. So I have these available now. Unfortunately, these are very difficult to ship around the world, so probably more my local customers. If anyone's interested in some canvas prints that are big, large, fill up a big space on your wall, I'm your man. And here's another one that I'm particularly proud of. This one is actually on the front cover of my calendar this year. And you can see it there, absolutely gorgeous. Once again, it's a wide panorama and it looks so good on this wall, I'll tell you what. And here's another one, look at it. This is in my bedroom. I've got these things all around the house, but here's my picture from the Tasmanian image and my road trip that I showed you earlier in a smaller print. This is what it looks like hanging in a wall on a big, beautiful canvas print. Now, I know I'm getting a bit carried away now. This is another room, another bedroom of my house. And to be honest, the color of this kid's bedroom doesn't do this picture justice. But that is Tilda's Cove on a big panorama. Absolutely gorgeous. This was one of my favorite images from about 2 years ago. So all of my images are top quality. They're all produced locally here in Australia. And I've been using these printers and suppliers for years now. And a lot of people have got a lot of enjoyment out of these products. I must say I certainly have. So anyway, until I see you in the next video, if you're interested in purchasing any of these products, the links are down below in the description. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. And in the meantime, you have an absolutely fantastic week. See you then.